Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Market Mates. I nearly said our old name. Episode. It's good to be with you guys. There's lots of news overnight. So, markets have responded accordingly. Lots to digest and lots to talk about. Markets holding up steady after a bit of a dumpola yesterday. So we'll see what's happening across the board. Craig, mate, how you doing today?
Good morning, Greenie. Good morning, mates. I am good, thank you. Happy Thursday. Sun shining. Yeah, dude, I'm good. I see Bitcoin's bounced a little bit, so I didn't wake up to 70K Bitcoin. That's good or bad, depending on what your mindset is. But happy days, dude. How are you? How are you today?
I've got a lot of shit happening, so not as good today.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, consider this your morning cup of coffee, guys.
Yeah, no, I'm flat out at the moment. Obviously, IRL, we're trying to buy a house, so I've been sorting out all that, my tax stuff, all my documents, all my legal stuff. Then I decided to, I've got my tab. Hold on, let me just read this tab. I applied for a passport. The photos aren't right, so I got to go do that in my spare time. My sisters are coming over in March, and they want me to organize the bloody appointments for them. Then I'm trying to not rebuild, but just change the ecosystem of GTG. So it's way more educational and has a lot more resources for everyone to refer to and make the onboarding path a bit more streamlined and whatnot as well. Then trying to trade at the same time and then trying to create content at the same time, then jumping on calls at the same time.
Sounds like paradise.
Then systematic issues, which I'm not going to talk about on the show, but systematic issues, which I talked to you about just before, behind the scenes, like far out, man. Look, you got to love it. You got to love it.
Yeah, happy
it's a
days
beautiful,
like that,
sunny, blue sky day today, though. So maybe I should take myself to the beach and just have a swim, refresh. Nothing like going for a swim in the ocean. It really does give you a bit of clarity, I think.
Yeah, I agree. No, I had a day like that the other day when those TXNs were going through those transfers, and every single thing I did that whole day, not one thing worked. I pretty much could have stayed in bed on, what was that, Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday, I was like, every job I did, every chore I did went wrong. And I was like, this is it. And then I woke up in the morning the next day, all the transfers went through and everything worked out the next day. So sometimes you just have days where you think, oh, might as well have not got out of bed.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, I have to do all of this stuff I'm doing is very much front foot. You have to be dealing with it. Otherwise it just doesn't go through. So anyways, that's all a bit of life admin behind the scenes, but it's good to be with you guys today. Lots of market bounces today, which is good to see. A lot of liquidity has entered the space yet again, which is good to see. But as always, before we do jump into the news, guys, massive shout out to our partners, OKX and GTG as well. But that's obviously who we are. But massive shout out to OKX for partnering with us. It's great to partner with them. They're the safest exchange in crypto. You can sign up down below, guys. I trade on there. Craig trades on there. And that's where I'll be buying my Bitcoin. So hopefully we see Bitcoin go below 70K in the near future and I start to accumulate again. So I'm very excited for that. But staying patient in this market, and massive shout out to OKX. All right, Craig, we'll dive straight into the news. We have a look, chat. Here we go. So $700 billion was added to the US stock market today after a humongous dip. Earlier in the week, right? So great to see liquidity being entered. Now, a lot of sources are saying that
Bird flu, guys.
Goodness me. A lot of sources are saying that it's just a transition from metals after President Trump cancels the EU tariffs and announcing framework for Greenland deal. So gold dumped about $100. Not really much. I mean, it looks dramatic here on a low time frame chart, but realistically, this thing's up thousands of dollars in the past couple of years. So basically we see a big $700 billion increase in the stock market, but gold and silver also dumped quite dramatically. Silver dumping from 93 to 90. So that's maybe like a 5% dip overnight, which is quite a lot when you do think about it. But this thing is up over 2x in the past few months. So not as dramatic as the upside, Craig. Any comments on this? Any news? What do you think about Trump canceling the EU tariffs? That's probably the big talking point here today.
I mean, that's a positive, isn't it? I think it's a positive. Maybe not for gold and silver. Obviously, they didn't like that. I think it's great. I think send silver and gold to zero, man, and come across to the digital gold, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this might be the early signs of rotation we're seeing, Greenie. It's time.
I did put a tweet up this morning saying, "Jim, everyone, are we going to see a rotation out of metals into crypto?" I don't see it, but
yeah. Well, remember, none of the indicators have gone off that we looked at. 30 of them. So yeah, we're still in a bull run, Greeny. So this is it could be rotation. Nah. On a more serious note, I think just a little bit of volatility in between A and B probably doesn't mean a heck of a lot. Trump will probably decide to put tariffs on the EU in 48 hours anyway. So I'm not in either of those, so I'm not too fussed. But I don't mind seeing them pull back a bit. I'd love to see them pull back and rotations happen.
Yeah.
But I'm just not 100% sure metal people are gagging to come into crypto at the moment.
I mean, if you like, you spoke of a story recently of a friend or a family member or someone that you knew who would have like bought gold or silver way back like early 2000s, even before the 2000s, like 90s. Like that, you'd be dumb not to take profit here. Like that is absurd amount of upside in what 25-year period. Like you gotta rotate, but they're probably not going to rotate. They're probably just go buy a property because at least property in Australia is just. It is crazy. I mean, I've been to so many house inspections lately. It's been crazy. Like the price of the house that I'm looking to buy literally was like 300 grand cheaper like a year ago. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Damn. Yeah. How are the prices there? Are they rocketing up still?
Yeah, this is apparently like the Sunshine Coast, but even like the precinct where we live is like the fastest growing in the country, like Australia wide. And so I'm like, well, shit, I think we're just going to have to bite the bullet. Hopefully get an offer in that we're happy with, and we're just going to have to pay a mortgage now and get into the market. So no, I mean, we love this area. I think it's a great opportunity to get in and diversify. Like crypto has obviously helped me out a lot to get into this position and my wife into the position. Just the amount of shit you have to think about and be aware of and whatnot. Like there's a lot. It's a very complex process. Like it's not as easy as like just trading Bitcoin and stuff on a chart.
If only they could tokenize it, and stuff like that. And have no intermediary. But have heaps of people been turning up to the open homes?
Yeah, no, I mean like 10 groups usually like going through to an open home. Like you like usually like most agents are pretty accurate with like their pricing. Where there's discrepancies is when something's probably usually overpriced and there's not much engagement there. So I'll call one after the stream today it's been listed for like say 1.45 million. It's probably closer to 1.35, and that's probably why it's been up for a while. So I'll call and I'll say, hey, look, hey, any bids come in? They're like, nah. Or if they say yes, and I was like, well, where did they reject from? They say like 1.4. I'm like, all right, well, yeah, that's not my party. Cool, off you go. Like, see you later. So yeah, no, I mean, it's interesting. We went to it's crazy. Even just like, I mean. Housing, I mean, everyone has to relate to this, right? Like renting is a huge issue in our country as well. I've been a renter for 10 years, so I can speak on that. But now we're trying to transition to buying a house. The difference between a house that's 1.5 and 1.3 is crazy. It's like, it's not even like, when you think about it, like logistically, that's only like I say, 10 to 20% increase on where you are looking. But the dramatic difference between like land size, house quality, modern, outside backyard, just maintenance of the house. Like it is crazy. I'm like, I really wish, like, I don't think 1.5 is way too out of our ballpark. I think we'd put way too much stress on myself and my wife. So for us, it's like, okay, well, I think for now we'll just try and go on the lower end, get something that's semi-nice. And then hopefully we don't get priced out of the higher end of the market eventually. I suppose that's where maybe keeping more liquid in your bank and trading and maybe investing in silver and gold, if we do see a bit of a pullback, might allow us maybe in 5 years, 10 years time to accumulate wealth elsewhere, still have our house, but then now we can upgrade to that next sort of level that we're looking for, where you maybe move closer to the beach or you buy that bigger house in a suburb a little bit further away.
Yeah, that's true. And normally your first home, it possibly won't be your last either. So, there's a lot of people, most people I know that have amazing houses now, it wasn't their first house. So, sometimes it's a case of biting the bullet, getting in, and then stepping stones to the next one. Or you could just earn money and then renovate it and make it your dream home from there.
Yeah, I mean, size is probably the big thing. Yeah, you probably do want size eventually. That's the only query.
Yeah.
So
what's the block sizes?
450. 450.
That's pretty standard anyway.
Yeah, I probably don't want to go smaller than that. Any smaller than that, you're starting to really, like, it's just tiny. You're right on top of your neighbors on both sides. You usually hear people, but The one we went and looked at yesterday was okay. There's another one that's the 1.45, which in my opinion, is probably cheaper. Is probably the one we would prefer. It's a little bit bigger in terms of just the layout is just a little bit nicer. So yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see. But yeah, Garrett is right in the comments. Check for flood zones. Yeah, you got to check for flood zones. Got to check for fire. All this sort of stuff up here at the Sunshine Coast. But yeah. Anyways, we'll go back to what we're talking about. But yeah, silver and gold just dumped tremendously. But I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, for me, right, I've achieved what I want to achieve this cycle. Like, we were here in 23, Craig, making money before the bull started. Like, we were making money in mid 2023, even early 2023. We were making money. Then the bull market really kicked off in September, October 2023. Then we obviously had a really good 2024. 25 was a little bit I probably actually closed 25, probably break even or down, to be honest. I actually don't know. But it wasn't as successful as 24 and 23. Now I'm in 26. I'm like, look, honestly, I think we're in a corrective move. It's a great time to use my profits, not keep gambling away in crypto, but use my profits, use my like the liquidity I built up to hopefully diversify somewhere else, get a stable asset, move into a home, and then come back and be more active maybe in 2027. Like, that's at least what I'm thinking at the moment, Craig. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think that's probably a good move. Very similar to me in which years did what. And I probably think this year is not going to be, if it keeps tracking like this, I don't think this year will be a mad profitable year for me. It won't be crazy. It's not going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it's not going to be easy. I think this year we'll have to work really hard, basically. I think the easy money's not there. It hasn't been there for a year. And that's why you and me are sort of doubling down. You know, you're working on GTG a lot. We're working on Market Mates a lot. Sort of doubling down on our own brand, getting ourselves, building the runway for when the market turns around. We're set up, ready to go, already working, versus other people that will disappear and then come back when it gets good. But I just don't think that's wise. So, yeah, I think this year is just about hard work. Love it or hate it. But I'm happy with that. That's fine. We'll make lots of money in 27, 28.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to play the patient long-term game. I think that's usually where a lot of people go wrong. They want quick wealth, and that's not really how it works. So,
not in my experience yet.
No, exactly. So, all right, let's move over to. I've got a couple. I just remembered another tweet I read this morning, so I'm just going to try and find it as well. Here we go. That's what I wanted. But yeah, anyways, Strategy buys a lot of Bitcoin, 22,000 Bitcoin overnight for 2.1 billion, bringing total holdings to 700,000 Bitcoin. It's the largest purchase that we've seen in over a year. Dickheads, they're buying it at $90,000, bro. Like, they're going to run out of liquidity, or they're going to become over. Like, I actually don't think Strategy is bullish for crypto. Am I out to lunch with that take?
I don't know. I think it's
leverage.
It could be another, Enron, like it's setting itself up, or I don't know if setting itself up's the right word, but it's not crazy to see this unravel in some way. And when it unravels, it's going to unravel in the most biblical crash. Maybe these guys are a lot smarter than you and me. Buying at, I don't know what the average buy was there, but
it'd be 70s. It'd be high 70s nearly now.
So I don't know, man. Maybe they should have had a bit more patience. Maybe this is their version of a DCA. It's a lot to buy at this level.
Yeah,
like for me personally, this level's not that attractive. It looks risky. It looks like we could quite easily break down to 70.
Yeah,
and quite hard to break up to 100 or a new all-time high. Crazy. I mean, God bless them for doing it, I suppose. I don't know if that's part of the reason we saw a pump. It doesn't seem like those sorts of buys, they're obviously OTC, are they? So they don't directly seem to impact. It's not like you see a massive green candle. I mean, I guess we kind of.
We saw it bounce, but at the liquidity level. But I don't know. It's interesting.
It's just weird to me how massive buys like that. You'd think it would do a lot more than it does. Someone maybe smarter than me can explain how the hell that doesn't happen. But hey, look, we got a little bit of bounce. We're what are we back above that sort of 88, 90 now, aren't we?
Yeah, we're above 90. Last time I looked this morning. So yeah,
89, 950. So we're teetering right on that danger zone, though, man.
Oh yeah, no, we're lower. This is low. We are in a bear market. I'm saying that. I've said that for a while now. I think we're very much in a bear market. There's so much evidence for me with price action that you can't ignore that anymore. I think there is an opportunity for us to maybe bounce a little bit higher, but it doesn't look like we'll go much above 100K anymore, to be honest. I was bullish for 110, but I don't think that hits. I really don't think that hits. So a quick shout out to Slayer Pex for the follow on Kick, and Perpetual _Inc for the sub 9 hours ago. So in the middle of the night, appreciate the sub. And Chianti, long-term fan of the channel, resubscribed for 6 months with us on Kick. So massive shout out to those 3 people for following, for subbing, and for resubbing, guys. Don't forget, you can support our content. You can chat with us on Kick over there as well. So go give us a follow there. We're trying to grow that out. We're live every day at 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard if you are over in America. Craig, you want to talk about this one? Trump Media locks in record date for shareholder token drop. What's your take on this? More Trump tokens, mate. More Trump tokens.
Yeah, phenomenal, isn't it? The gift that keeps giving. Yeah, I only saw this late last night, so I didn't have a really big read through it. But ultimately, from what I saw, it looks like if you own, I don't know what you have to own. What do you have to own to qualify?
I don't know. It says Trump Media. Shareholders of Trump Media, I suppose. I guess you must have to own Trump Media, and then you'll get. It's in ties with crypto.com, bringing blockchain transparency, blah, 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 whatever. You get discounts for Truth Social, Truth Plus, and more. A true win for holders in the Trump media ecosystem. Chronos chain, there's that Chronos chain continuing to dominate as well. Gets major adoption boost. DJT shareholders score exclusively utility tokens, and the future rewards of blockchain looks massive. Dude, are they just like this Trump family? They are they're set for the future right now in a range of different ways. Like they've got World Liberty Finances. They're kind of like stablecoin, if you want to go that sort of route potentially, or ecosystem. They've got the meme coins, which are absolute joke, but they're the meme coins. Now you've obviously got Trump Media really leveraging crypto.com and that partnership there, Craig. Like this family is really pushing their front foot in this ecosystem moving forward in the future years.
They are. He set himself up quite nicely for the future and his family. What have they haven't announced? What token is it? Is it going to be a new token? Is it?
Yeah. I believe it is going to be a new token. Yeah.
I mean, I reckon great.
Yeah.
Let's drop the stimmies, man.
Drop the stimmies. Yeah, for shareholders as well. Shareholders, you get some crypto stimmies. Sick, bro. Here's an airdrop that goes down 99%. I hope you sell.
Yeah, I guess it'll be a good introduction for some people. They've never had a stimmy to see what a stimmy does and how it goes down. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. I think it's interesting. An American president's doing airdrops.
I mean, American president launched a meme coin, so nothing's new here, Craig. Nothing is new here.
I just wish I could take advantage of it, but unfortunately, I don't own any of his shares. But it's just I don't know. It's a great headline, man. An American president, another airdrop. Hopefully, why don't they just airdrop American citizens a whole heap of money, like you said, and just let them buy some of my shit, man? Like, send them all some money.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
$2,000 Trump, 2,000.
Yeah, no, nothing's really come out of that little money guarantee that he did promise back in the day. Overnight, we saw $150 million worth of crypto longs liquidated in the past 60 minutes. Then we actually saw $135 million worth of crypto shorts liquidated in the 10 minutes as well. That was all in the space of about 2 hours this morning when I woke up. The really interesting part here is so many people get leverage wrong. Leverage is a tool. Mm-hmm. If you don't know how to use leverage, seriously check out gtg.education, because we literally teach you how to read charts, understand how markets move, and how to allow yourself to understand how to use leverage as that tool to obviously borrow a little bit more to hopefully make more over time. And I mean, Craig will be learning it in the coming months as well, which is exciting. Maybe we'll have some perps trading live on the channel potentially in the future. But the really interesting point here is a lot of people get leverage wrong because they think they need to short a red day and long a green day. It's literally the opposite. So what you should be doing is looking for shorts into a pump or looking for longs into a dump. Leverage is a tool, and you should always be looking to do the opposite. Not like even in GTG, we still have new members that come in. They say, "Oh, we've heard a big 10% dump. Like, should I be looking for shorts?" I'm like, no. You never short a move that has already moved to the downside. Same in the same long preference. Okay, if you've seen price go up crazy, you do not chase with longs. Okay, you always look for the inverse trade, and I think that's a good lesson there. And just to like shout out to Grilla. He's a good. I have a lot of respect for Grilla. He's a great content creator. But he's like, yeah, problem is these events are like 2 hours apart. I said, yeah, you just got to be on the ball. And there's the short, there's the long, baby. So massive shout out to GTG. The long was actually Aussie's long, so it wasn't my long. Shout out to the traders. This is why being part of a community is amazing, because everyone works together because you all have the same goal, right? We're all trying to win together consistently over time. So massive shout out to Aussie for that long. But yeah, that short, Craig. I've still got the short open. So that short's taken me down to 48K, mate, in the bear market. So we'll see. I can't wait for that to be what, like 5,000% in there?
Yeah, that'll be a nice P&L card.
Yeah, for sure. So this commenter says, we were expecting the guy from POTUS to land in Switzerland tonight. Apparently Air Force One needs a service and he had to turn back. That's really interesting as well. Slayer, are you part of G2G? There you go. Well, thanks for the follow-on kick. Appreciate you.
Let's go, Slayer. Let's go, buddy.
Love that. So yeah, big liquidation events because people just really don't know what they're doing in the crypto landscape. Omega One, bro. Oh yeah, you're Omega One. Yeah, okay, bro. I mean, this is what I mean. Everyone has pseudonames across 3 different platforms, and I'm like, sorry, I don't know who you are.
It does get very tricky to work out who's who.
You meet him IRL, and they're like, hey, Greeny, I'm this, and I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know your name. Like I deal with hundreds of people a week, but thank you. I very much appreciate you. And I'm sure we have like had conversations before. I mean, if you're a loyal supporter, then yeah, we absolutely do know who you are. It's just the people who are like, oh, Greeny, I've spoke to you once. I was like, yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate you. Huge news overnight. Whitewhale, Craig, is up 60%, bouncing exactly off the 786, 886 region. It is clinical. This trading strategy, which arguably, I mean, sure, yeah, using Fibonacci retracements, yeah, it's been a long-term trading strategy on alts, Bitcoin, stocks, whatever you want to. But arguably, I was the first person to ever educate about how you can use this on meme coins. Go back and watch the YouTube channel from 2023. No one else was talking about meme coins and what do you call this? Fibonacci's back in 2023, except for this guy over here. So yeah, it's great to see. I love X's as well. Yeah, exactly. Like there's so many GTG viewers right here that you don't even know because they got different names when they're live on the channel. I love X's. Yeah, you're the Swiss guy. So that's interesting. But yeah, wow, Craig. We did speak about this. We said this dump wasn't good, and unless we see a bit of a pump from either the golden pocket, which we didn't see, or a pump from obviously the greater retracement area being the 786 to the 886 fib, if you don't see that, then naturally it's not very good representation of where the market currently is. So good to see this pump. This maybe does give me a little bit more sort of interest that we could see a little bit more of a sustained rally here in the short term, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens here.
Yeah. I mean, what we were speaking on stream yesterday, we wonder when it will bounce. I guess if it was going to bounce anywhere, it was going to be there in that golden pocket. Nice bounce, up 60%. Are you interested in that trade?
Well, not now. Yeah, not now. I did see it yesterday down in that region. I was like, and I was like, nah. Bitcoin just shat the bed to 88, and I was like, I'm not really looking for meme trades right now. So, but often that's the case. Like, again, like you do want to be looking to, as I said before, not long, but like look to buy when things dump, okay, and look to sell when things pump. It's pretty simple. It's crypto 101 rule right there, or market 101 rule. Like that's gold and silver, like we spoke about at the start of the show. If something's pumping, probably should sell it, right? So yeah, I don't know. Probably not really here, to be honest. You've missed a real good entry breakout trade. That's at least how I like to analyze risk and allocate my trade. So no, but this is good to see. It's up, 60%. All the way down nearly at 22 million there. So it went to about 25 million. It's up to 46 million already. So that's 20 million increase overnight. That's pretty good to see. Big news overnight. Crypto Leon said, I normally want to stay out of the drama. And firstly, I'm no means perfect. I made mistakes and learn from them. But being a call isn't easy. You shield something, it goes down FUD. You don't shield something, it goes up, you're washed. You shield something, it goes up insider. Yet creators should be man enough to own their mistakes and learn from them. I also feel like agencies should do more due diligence and creators in general too. I agree with that. Clemente comes out and absolutely slams him. absolutely slams it. So he goes, crypto coal isn't being easy. I'm sorry, but it's the easiest job in the world. You get paid 30x more than an IG TikTok influencer with 10x the amount of followers compared to you on Twitter. You can do it from your keyboard. You do not need to even show your face or make a video. Your competitors burn out. They gamble themselves to zero or stop trying when they've made enough money after 1 to 2 years. Is it sustainable? No. You're seeing coin valuations fall off a cliff. Agencies make coal process more streamlined. ICO perform worse and worse. Over time, coal payments will go down, other than the top 0.01%, and the number of companies will be willing to pay coals will go down, barring a huge crypto innovation that I don't see really happening. Coals are and will more commodized as will become more commodized. So basically, yeah, well, like you're just a marketing brand. You're just an asset to them, right? That's probably what that means. As time goes on, coals are valuable in a lot of ways, but this era of people getting paid $3,000 to $5,000 for a shill undisclosed tweet that will get less than 10,000 views will not last, in my opinion. We had a DM from a friend who said, Greeny, you will not believe ISO Beast just had 3 out of the past 5 posts that he had as paid shills on Twitter. LARPs like him, LARPs like, I'm not going to call WoW a LARP. I'm going to say WoW with the undisclosed deal. People like this, they're heading in a bad direction. And I mentioned this yesterday on the show, Craig, because they missed the point of what their brand, how they got to where they are, right? It was providing alpha. It was providing education. It was providing value. It was providing entertainment. Now they're just a paid marketing account. That's an easy unfollow for me. It's an easy mute. It's an easy, Twitter is a guide. I spoke about this yesterday. Twitter is alpha. You just got to curate your timeline in the right way. So what's your thoughts on this? Being a content creator yourself, having deal flow from time to time. My deal flow is, it's been pretty dry recently, but again, that's a sign of the market conditions, which is inevitable because we're at the end of the bull cycle. So what are your thoughts here, Craig?
Yeah, I mean, crypto Leon, he's a young guy, right? So
Yeah,
he's probably
18.
He's 18, so he's probably going to find things hard that someone my age doesn't find hard anymore because I'm 2x's age and I've been around the block a little bit. So do I think being a coal's easy? Well, compared to other jobs I've done in the world, it's not hard at all, actually.
100%.
It's a lot easier than other jobs I've done, e.g. working in a gym and cleaning up people's spew and crap in the toilet and stuff, man. I remember having to clean vomit up in the toilets when people had too much pre-workout. So if I was
childcare, yeah.
Yeah, so compared to someone tapping you on the shoulder and going, hey, brother, someone spewed in the toilet, you got to go clean it up, that was pretty average. I remember thinking, wow, is this my life? And now, yeah, I get to research crypto and get paid for it sometimes. No, I'm going to say what I do now is a lot easier than what I've done in the past. But that's just a reflection on his age, and it's a maturity thing probably. But I understand the points Crypto Leon's making. Definitely, I get it. It does get stressful because you are public facing and he's doxed as well and all that stuff. Yada. But Clemente's points. Just as valid as well. He addressed that pretty well. Did Leon reply back to Clemente's?
I think he said that he was drunk and was just tweeting out topics. Was just tweeting out thoughts. Is what I read after the fact. But I mean, you got to remember, guys. I 18, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at 18. I didn't even know what I was doing at 23. So good on him. He started his brand when he was 14, right?
Yeah.
So he is doing very well. He's well ahead of his time, in my opinion. And he's definitely helped out his family quite a lot. So that's good to see. I love seeing that. So
didn't he just get a Porsche for his birthday at 18?
Yeah, I think he bought a Porsche or something for his birthday.
I think it's all working out pretty good being a coal man.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. What do you cry in your Porsche?
Yeah, I know. But anyways, what are your thoughts about that last point? So coals are valuable in a lot of ways, but this era of people getting paid a small amount for undisclosed tweet that only gets less than 10K views won't last, in my opinion. That's really interesting. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are that'll be true through a bear market. I think in a bull market, people will still get paid ludicrous amounts of money.
Agreed.
I see what Clemente's saying. He's saying as the market matures, things will become more regimented, more possibly more ethical, or do I have to become more ethical? And then prices. I think he's right, though. I think I think the days of being an undoxed coal getting paid big amounts will become less. And I think you probably, possibly for brands, they'll probably require you to be doxed moving forward. Yeah, I would. If I was a brand, I'd be like, you got to show your face, dude. You need some skin in the game. Can't just be this a non-OX blah, blah, blah account that can make $5,000 and just poof, disappear. Yeah. So I think doxed coals will, sorry?
It is a concern, the anonymity. It is.
Yeah, certain people who can stay anon and still get paid. So I think we will see it mature. We will see a change, but I certainly think during a bear market, that won't be happening anymore. But I think in a bull, I think there'll be heaps of money thrown around by brands that are just careless. And that's the thing for brands; they're careless as well. So no, I think there'll be good times ahead. I think Coles will make money, but I think Clemente's got a point, and I look forward to it maturing. I look forward to better brands coming along. I look forward to the agencies we work with streamline it even more, deal flow to become more professionally done, less scammers. And if that involves less money, I'm actually not opposed to that, really.
The issue I still face is a lot of these brands, they don't give a shit about, they don't do their due diligence of the calls that they want to work with. And so they just go, the top dog, we just want the most reach. We just want the most amount of followers. Like, it just, like, that's just so, like, it's so teenager, the way that a lot of these partnerships go through. Like, there's this one right now, right? I'll talk about this. There's one right now, which my community was like, Greeny, are you getting access to this? It's a trader competition with like final 20 people in this competition, right?
Win $1 million.
Yeah, whatever it is. I had a look to see, I spoke to the business team I work with. I said, hey guys, like, any chance I could be involved in with this? It makes a lot of sense. I'm literally probably one of the most outgoing, as in outside of maybe some of the people on this list. But like, if I look at this list, half of these people don't even trade. That's the first point I want to talk about. Second point is they just went after people who have high engagement or the most engagement because they just have the most followers, right? So I'm pretty disappointed that I got rejected for this. I mean, I could just pull it up. Might as well just show it on stream. Let's like, some of these guys are our friends, so I'm not talking bad about it. I'm just saying it's really interesting that a trader of me who is publicly posting content about trading every single day doesn't get on this list because I'm not a big enough coal with enough engagement on the timeline, Craig. Very interesting. Like, I respect some of these people on this list, like Keyboard, like KBM, Mando, Min to an extent, Easy, Liv, I do no trades, Orangey, if you want to call him a trader. I don't really call him a trader. Kaleo, obviously. Farouk a little bit, and the rest of the people on that list, one, I haven't heard of them, and two, I don't think they trade. They don't trade. But why are they part of a trading competition? Again, it proves my point of it's just an interesting time where a lot of these brands just want reach and want engagement and want more followers to be talking rather than actual authenticity, people who know what the fuck they're talking about. So anyways, I'm not angry. It's just disappointing that this continues to happen when you've got people like yourself and me who are in this discipline, talking about it live every single day and tweeting about it and run a community in this discipline as well. So it's just very interesting, Craig. Thoughts?
Yeah, man, it's an interesting list. It's a bunch of people that I know that definitely trade combined with a bunch of people I haven't seen trade much. Perhaps some of these people are trading in the background and don't talk about the trades much. Shout out to Pengu. He's a longtime friend of mine. Good to see you on there, brother. I love the fact he's on there, and Poyo as well. I've known them a while. They're good lads. They're English lads. Pengu definitely is. So shout out to him. I quite like that guy. Shout out to Liv. Liv just got into trading about 3 months ago, I want to say. So
she's pretty active about it all, hey?
She is. So, good on her for getting in there. But if it's for a prize of $1 million, I'd be absolutely licking my lips if I was a trader amongst that group there, to be honest. Yeah. Not saying I'm the best trader in the world, but yeah, I think, if it's to win $1 million, I'm like, shucks, you probably got a fair chance in that group. But don't get me wrong, there are some. I mean, Easy's a legend. Love Easy. Love what he puts on the timeline.
I mean, a lot of these guys I respect for content creation. Zeneca, a close friend of mine, I respect him. He's not a trader. Like, I know that. Like, I know he's not. He traded a little bit, obviously, but he's not an active trader.
No, I think he's a long-term horizon type trader, isn't he? Like, he'll be a bit like being spot and swing trading and stuff like that, which might take a year to eventuate. I'm interested to what's the rules surrounding it? What sort of trading? What do they do? Is it leverage? Is it what?
Who knows?
What is it?
Who
Yeah.
knows, Craig?
It
Anyways,
looks like it's just. I guess it's probably going to be a very effective marketing stunt.
Oh, it's just marketing. At the end of the day, what everything like the larger we get. I mean, not even the larger. The more I understand crypto and CT, the more it's just fucking marketing shit every single day. It is all about optics. It's all about engagement. It's all people don't give a shit about anything. Like it's just crazy. It's disappointing, and that's literally why I started my whole brand back in 23, Craig, is because I was sick of that narrative. And it's just coming to the forefront even more now because there's not enough education out there. There's not enough transparency out there. There's not enough realistic analysis out there. And that's what we aim to always do on this show. And with our tweets, with our I'll engage from a bit of time to time because you have to. Otherwise, you're not going to grow. That's just part of the game. But it's a disappointment to see that it is just apparently all about optics and marketing these days. But I'm pretty sure this is it here. So free to join. Well, I'm not going to join.
Yeah. Pay me. Ace Trader, are they a trading platform? Are they?
I don't know. I think this is So the Elite 20. Let's see how some of these dudes do who don't even know how to trade. It'd be fascinating.
I guess it'll be fun to watch. It'll be like Survivor or something like that. So. Yeah, I guess I'm looking forward to it, man. See, so they've got the Elite 20, which are obviously those 20. And then, am I right, there's places for another 80. Is it 100 all up traders? So they
I don't even know.
I think they've got a curated list of 20, which is the ones you see there, which is smart because you've got your people with big flow, big movement, or big audiences. And then I think there's space for another 80 to apply. Average Joes like you and me, Greeny, can apply.
I'm just an average Joe, chap. I'm an average Joe.
Imagine if you got in. Imagine if you applied, got into the I don't know what you want to call it, the bench warmer seat, and you took it out. Should that be funny? But I don't know.
Cairo's talking smack in my chat. I mean, our chat, and then he says, "I'm just effing with you." Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, look, here it is. So connect a wallet, start a free trial, subscribe to a plan, go to leaderboard, share competition posts, trade during the period. Subscribed. Oh, trial accounts. Okay, so these are people who didn't sign up they just signed up for free. I wonder if it's your own money or if it's like the synthetics competition where it's not your own money.
Yeah.
Here's the list of ROI currently of people who have subscribed. I mean, none of the calls are on there yet. So I assume is it paper trading or is it I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Starts on the 25th. So in 3 days time. All right, here we go. We can read the about. So it says 100 traders enter, only one survives, open qualifiers. So okay, yeah. So elimination protocol. So you must achieve one profit target and avoid MLL breaches. What's MLL? The ranking are based on realized P&L, trade with 10K capital and 2 free resets. So a free trial. Oh, that's the free trial. So there's 40 people from the free trial make it with 10K capital. I think that must be paper trading potentially. Maybe I'm not sure. Subscriber pool rankings are based on ROI. Trade with your subscribe plan. So it's like a prop firm. Capital and resets follow your plan. So I suppose it's kind of like a prop firm where you maybe spend $250 to get 10K or more to get a 100K account. Interesting. I mean, this could be fun. I mean, I'm just so busy with other shit that I don't really have time to do this right now. Okay, so the showdown, you're nominated. We're entered. The Elite 20 will enter the arena with 80 public survivors to spice things up. Each round will have special rules to test each other's abilities in different areas. Interesting.
It is kind of interesting.
Round one, testing the best. Elites first public. Revival vote. Fight for the right. 1 million in USD trade fund. Commentary desk. Who knows? Interesting. Interesting.
Let's go, Pingu. Take it out, brother. Win the million.
Should we jump on, Craig? Should we jump on this?
Maybe, yeah. Can you still apply?
Dude, the realized, okay, so basically, if you make more than like, so what did they say? They said top 40. So you need like 0%, Craig, right now.
Yeah, I just got to not lose.
You just got to make a little bit of money, and you're pretty much sorted to be in the top subscribe. Trial again, Craig, is only 40 as well. Like wait. Oh no, it's based on realized P&L. Okay, if you come in here with a bigger wallet, you can just like one trade and you're sitting in the top 20. This actually could be fun. This could be revenge, Craig. This could be revenge.
Yeah, this could be your revenge arc, Greenie. Yeah, I need to look at it a bit closer. I don't know. It'll be fun to watch regardless. I can't wait to see some of those people on the timeline throw their toys. Actually, to a large audience will be great. Get Crypto Leon on there, man. He needs to get on there. He needs to get in there. And actually, why is Clemente not on there?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they got Easy, so they got the main guy from the trader from that
True.
world.
No, yeah. That'll be a good competition to watch regardless. Like there's a big, Farouk on there.
Yeah, I mean, like Min has been a trader on the timeline who talks about a few wins and losses and stuff from time to time. So yeah, it'll be good to watch. It'll be good to watch.
Yeah, I'm keen. So it starts 2 days time?
Yeah, apparently. So
let's go.
Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. This could be very interesting. This could be something I could just sign up and sort out in the coming days. Moving on, Solana's SKR airdrop live for Seeker phone users. Is Seeker the second phone or the first phone, Craig?
Second one, man. They've dumped their support for the first one. So the two phones I've got no longer supported. So this really rustles my jimmies, man, to be honest, seeing this. It's annoying. It's really annoying.
Did you ever sell your bonk? Did you sell your bonk airdrop?
Yeah. So I made my money on my phones and all that, but it just was interesting to me how they say, yeah, we're no longer supporting that phone, but we're gonna. It's like fuck you guys, man. So they bricked the phones basically. Yeah. It's like thanks. Like, what do you mean to do with the two handsets now? Disappointing. Obviously, they've gone on to the next money grab. Everyone enjoy your Seeker stimmy, and I guarantee in about 6 months' time, the Seeker will no longer be supported, and they'll have the next one, the next phone. So anywho, yeah. But I wonder what everyone got. I wonder what everyone made. Did they make money? I think it's gone live, hasn't it, Seeker?
I'm not sure. Let me quickly look at Desk Screener and see if it's there or not.
Oh yeah, it is. It's there. It's live.
Yeah. The Twitter caching doesn't necessarily go to the right token. So
okay, gotcha.
Look
at it go.
Chat, this is the best chart in crypto right now.
Yeah, man. See, airdrops do go up.
People, surely no. Is it? No, this has to be fake. This has to be fake.
Because you'd have people just selling, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's not organic. Like, there's no. Is this legit? 21 hours. Why is there no buys? I mean, why is there no sells? Oh, there's some sells on this one. Maybe it is legit. I don't know. Anyways, it's pumping.
What's the market cap? Oh, yeah, 125 mil.
Only 500K liquidity, though. Oh.
Yeah, get out, man. Sheesh.
Dude, that's a nice swing trade there. Into there, bang. That's a really nice swing trade.
Yeah, I wonder what the phone cost was comparatively to what that token's worth in your phone. Now, I know with the Saga, I think you ended up doing maybe about a 6x off that. So.
Yeah, the Saga was huge. Like, and Bonk gave you cash. You got the NFTs as well. Like, yeah.
It was glorious, man. I had a really good time with that phone. I just wish I got more free stuff. But no, shout out to Seeker. I would take your money though soon. Like if that's the chart.
That's a sell chart right there. That's a sell chart right there.
Who's buying this?
I don't know, bro. Probably volume bots. Who knows?
Yeah, like why would you be like, hey, I know there's heaps of people getting free tokens. I might buy some.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, I just said that and it's gone up 175% to it. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, we'll keep an eye on that over the coming days. Big news here, Craig. You are a Farcaster user. But basically, they raised 150 million by Paradigm in an A16Z in 2024, but has struggled to sustain growth. They're a pioneer in the crypto social protocol. They were taken over by Nina, co-founded. I don't know. The company raised blah blah blah. They will take over the Farcast proto app, developer tools, as well as AI token launchpad Clanker on base as well. Do you still use Farcaster? I mean, it's very interesting. Like, you've obviously got Truth Social. You've also got what was it? There was another recent one where people were like, oh, Greeny, you should be on there. Oh, well, like Threads, for example, and whatnot from Instagram. But like, what are your thoughts here, Craig? Like, this is classic example of just, at the time, it seems like such a good idea. They raised a shit ton of capital, but of course it's not going to last. It's not going to last.
Yeah. No, I don't use it anymore. I was using it back when there were stimmies on there and people were, was it them that were doing frames and things like that? I'm trying to remember.
I never got involved.
Yeah, they were doing NFT mints. So some artists and creators went over there, were minting NFTs that you could make. There was a pocket of time where you could make money. I just haven't heard anyone talk about it for so long. To me, it looked like it failed.
Yeah.
So someone else has acquired it now to help boost. Compared to X, I just don't see how it takes any sort of market share. Yeah, not really in my bucket of must watch, to be honest. But
yeah.
Good luck to them. Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Greenie? Are you bullish? You're going to go over it?
Like, this is the social apps are going to zero.
Yeah.
Crypto social app. There's a myriad of examples. The one on AVAX, the other one on base at the start of the cycle.
Right. Was it AVAX Arena?
Yeah, Arena on AVAX. What was the one on ETH, mainnet or base? The one that we got the keys and shit. What was that?
Frentech.
Yeah, that I would argue that was kind of the same sort of metric of like social app and stuff. So yeah, no, I think the models are a good idea. It's just you're competing against Instagram, TikTok, like X. Like you can't compete.
Yeah, X is getting better and better, I think. I know the algo's not great, but there's creator payouts. It looks like, Elon wants to make obviously X a banking type app as well, where you can transfer. Like, I just think it's game over, man. I think X is just that's where I'd be growing my brand personally, and where we've chosen to. They're building all the stuff I want to see. Yes, there's hiccups along the way, but at least they're trying, dude. At least they're trying, and they are crypto positive in some way. You go over to Facebook and try to talk about it. It's a different kettle of fish. I think X is just destroying these. So I don't know how this will go. I know a lot of my friends, not a lot, there were a few people that were mad bullish on this. Was this back in 23, 24?
Yeah, 24, I think. Yeah. I still had there's a friend I met at ACC, or a friend of a friend, who was like, Greeny, get on Farcast, like, you can still like make money and blah blah blah. I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't think I have time to be posting on there. I barely have time to post across my own channels currently, let alone multiple platforms. I need something that I can just post, like anything to write, it goes to like Facebook and it goes to X. Any video I create just goes to Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts at the same time. Like, I need something like that, but who knows? There probably is something out there.
I found it just, I did try to grow there for a touch, and I just found it was a bit overwhelming trying to keep up with all of it, with X, with Facebook, if you're doing it, with Instagram, if you're doing it, with Farcast, if you're doing it, building a Discord, a Telegram. It was just like, it was just too much for me when I was looking at it. And that's when I was trading very actively as well. So I was like, I can't be trying to curate a list over here. So I sort of took my eye off the ball and focused on X. So, yeah, I actually don't know too much about what the opportunities are over there at the moment. If there are any good ones, reach out, chat. If you know of anything, if you think we should be over there, chat, yell out, tell us why. Yeah, I know. I encourage you to let me know. Can we make money over there? Is there something over there worth cooking? Otherwise, yeah, I'll stick to my friend X, I think.
Well, we retested the weekly order block yesterday, Craig. We are still below sort of like where you want to be. Like, that weekly level about 90.3 is pretty crucial for me. 90.4, let's say. We want to be seeing daily closes above that level. So really nice reaction off the weekly order block so far, but this is still very much just a bearish pennant playing out. Hey, like a bearish wedge, and then eventually, like, maybe we get one more like rally and then bang, and then see you later, baby. See you at 60K in the coming months. GG's. Thanks for hanging with us since 23. Bear market's here. reaccumulate Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum. Oh my God, Pulse Chain. No chance in the world would I ever buy anything to do with Pulse Chain or Richard Hart. No, thank you. That is a big red. Get my red flag out and wave that viciously on the timeline across all our live streams, everything. I would never do anything to do with that guy. So no, I'd much rather see. This is the thing, Craig. I mean, this is a good topic to talk about. Everyone thinks that Bitcoin's say too expensive, Ethereum's too high, Solana's too high. So they naturally trend to where they think there's more upside potential. So they go down the risk curve. They start to hold meme coins. They start to hold altcoins. They start to go to new chains. Like for me, like the lesson there is it's about looking at your portfolio from a holistic sense, right? Like have X amount percentage in safe assets, have X amount of stable coins, have X amount in low risk, have X amount medium risk, have X amount in high risk, right? Never just plow your time, your money into one ecosystem, one person, one opportunity. That's a big red flag for me. It's a lesson that I learned the wrong way in the past. And now I try and educate other people to not do that, right? So anything to do with someone like that who has a chronic, like absolute public background of scams, no chance in hell would I even give that guy a minute of my time or my attention. So big lesson there. Focus on what has been proven. Focus on what's legit. Focus on what's organic and focus on long-term, medium-term, and short-term. I think that's just a good way to go about crypto.
Yeah, totally agree. Wasn't Richard Hart, is that the guy with the photos when he was coming out of Gucci or whatever with all the bags and stuff? There's that meme. Man, good on him, eh? What a legend. What a menace. I actually didn't follow him too much. I actually know very little about it. I know a few people made money on him back in the day, was that 21?
I think it was actually, he's been around a long time. He owns a lot of Bitcoin, I think, but then he went and created his own blockchain, which was rugged and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, we could talk about like Ivan on tech as well. Like there's so many of these influencers that I used to watch back in like 2017 to 21 before I curated the bullshit and got through to people who actually know what they're talking about and watching people who know what they're talking about. But I mean, like this is the thing. Like, sure, you might make money, but it is a slow rug or it's a fast rug. One way or the other, it's going to zero and you need to get your money out fast. Otherwise, you're going to be round tripping your gains.
Totally agree. No, not my cup of tea. Don't say you weren't warm, boys. Also, I'm going to assume that commenter Hex Down Under, his name suggests he's a big fan of a certain token, isn't it? It's like me having, I don't know, Pepe Craig in my name and then just saying buy Pepe. You'd be like, bro, I don't know if you're, you seem a bit biased. If you've made your personality around a token or a chain.
Yeah.
Unless you had Bitcoin I can kind of understand. I reckon Bitcoin, I'd be like, yeah, fair. I understand what you're going for there. But Richard Hart's coin, I don't know, man. I've just heard too many funny things about that dude to take it seriously.
Well, I just looked him up because he was getting done by the SEC, but because obviously Trump came into office, he has now actually the fraud lawsuit was dropped against him back in early 25. So GG's Trump, you're just letting everyone get away with scams, bro. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, Trump. You legend. Not crazy.
Time to spin up a coin, Granny.
Yeah. Let's just spin up a coin. Let's just rug everyone. I mean, have you ever listened to the missing crypto queen? She made $4 billion or $7 billion from 2017 with what was it, OneCoin? I think it was like crazy story. I think she's dead now based on what the analysis was, but she got involved with mafia and stuff. But she was out of Bulgaria. Fascinating scam to listen to.
Yeah, I think she vanished, didn't she? She's gone off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I'd say she's gone.
I think the mafia probably got their money, man. I think they probably, thanks for pulling off the scam. Why would we share it with you and we can just get rid of you and take it? And either she pulled off the biggest and best exit scam in history, or unfortunately for her, it ended up not going so well.
Yeah, no, I highly recommend listening to it. It's a good listen, BBC. Good listen. I definitely think it's a good podcast just to keep you aware of what can actually happen in our industry of crypto and
I haven't listened to that. Maybe I need to give that a listen.
Yeah, I mean it's not the best podcast in terms of like structure and storyline and like, but it's good. It's good incitement. It's still even more recently. I think they dropped another one. When was it? 6 days ago they dropped another. There you go. I might need to listen to that. So coming soon, 4 new episodes. Oh, there you go. So there might be some new new information that comes to light about what happened, but everything. But yeah, a lot of crypto, sadly, there's a lot of scams. There's a lot of issues in our industry, but that's just like, I mean, there's a lot of scams and stuff in every industry. You just got to make sure you look through the rubbish that you see out there on social media, particularly YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and X, and you got to filter it, and you got to find people who are true, find people who are real. I think that's the secret to success over the long term, Craig.
Yep, spot on, and follow those 20 traders. We're going for $1 million as well. Yeah.
All right, great show today. Anything else you want to touch base on, Craig, before we end it?
No, the main thing we've got Big Jamsey on tomorrow, so that'll be a great show, guys. So same time, would it be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard or 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time? We've got Jamsey, one of the bigger creators, I suppose, in the space, grown a lot over the last sort of couple of years. A guy that I traded with in the trenches for probably over 22, 23. Be great to have him on the show. First time on the show. I'm surprised it's taken us so long to cross paths, but yeah, great to have him on. That'll be a great chat, dude. If you're a creator or wanting to become a creator, it's probably a guy to sort of look up to and see how he moves. He's on the timeline, man. His stuff cracks me up, dude. There's the big fella. How good is he? And he's also with Reach, so same marketing agency as Greeny. They brought on a whole heap of beasts, man. But long story short, great creator. Trader as well, very active trader, big into sports betting, and I think he sort of ebbs and flows between where he's making money. But no, it'd be great to talk to him. Obviously knows how to grow a brand, very active on the timeline. I'm guessing most people know him. Should be a pretty good laugh, should be a good bit of banter, actually. So I'm looking forward to that one. So that'll be a nice sort of Friday last show of the week for us, Greeny. The Thursday for the Americans, but Friday for us will be a nice way to end it. I look forward to it. So no, that's probably about it. Markets hanging on a knife's edge, dude. So not much for me to sort of, it's not worth getting the shoe out and pumping the timeline up at the moment, unfortunately. So no.
You did do a shoe at 125K.
Yeah. If you guys can pump Bitcoin to 116, I'll do another one. But until then, no shoe for you. But yeah, tune in for that. That'll be a banger with Jamsey.
Yeah, easy. As always, massive shout out to our partners, OKX. And guys, we'll see you again live tomorrow, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and obviously 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Australia. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Craig. Thanks, chat. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Thanks, Greeny. Thanks, viewers.